Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. We have so many roles that I'm going to be sharing in this video. I have so many positions that are open right now that I think if you are watching you should be applying for. Do you know there are still a lot of remote roles? I know most people are saying, oh, the market is really getting slimmer. Yes, that is correct, but there are still really good remote jobs out there. So if you are searching and you have not found yet, do not give up, continue to search, you will find one. So Clares have a position open right now, is a customs compliance coordinator role, and it is fully remote. Okay, most of us know Clares. They do a lot of jewelry, a lot of accessories. This position was just recently posted. As you can see, they do ask for you to have a bachelor's degree or equivalent, so no experience is required, really, no number of years. That's if you have a bachelor's degree. But if you do not have a bachelor's degree, they're asking for equivalent experience, meaning 4 years experience. You see also on here, it does talk about being able to work independently. Everything else they're asking for, they are skill set, but they are not like really hard skills. It's talking about someone who's a good communicator, someone who has great eye for detail, someone who follows up and also follows through. The only hard skill that I really see on this list is proficiency in Microsoft Office. So do you know how to use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so forth? But that's really it. They do have a list of preferred qualifications listed here. It says working knowledge of US tariff classification and other government agencies such as FDA, FWS, and US Department of Agriculture, import, export, logistics, trade compliance experience, or relevant education experience. But that's really it, and that is under preferred. So if you can put a nice cover letter together, talking up clear, talk about your experience, especially if you've utilized most of their products before and you've bought something from them, talk about the products, talk about why you really want to contribute, talk about why you are such a fan. That could make a very big difference. Okay, and if you have a bachelor's degree, you don't need any experience. If you do not, you do need 4 years of experience, and the salary is not bad at all. It's between $52,000 and $71,000 per year, and it's full-time. So they offer other benefits as well. You see it's listed here. They have sick time that is different from PTO, which a lot of companies don't do now, so that is definitely a perk. They also have 401k, and they also do matching for the 401k. So really cool, guys. So check it out. So this position just opened up. If you are interested, apply now. Don't waste time on it, because this is going to get filled up very quickly. So it was just posted just last night, so go ahead and submit your application. All right, that is Clares. Okay, so I do have a second position that I wanted to share, and it is with this company called Adventhealth. They have multiple positions open. It was a clinical document specialist level 1 position. However, this position is now expired. Okay, there are other multiple roles that they have here. You see them listed here. So I'm still going to include this link so that you can see these positions, because I had already lined up my jobs that I wanted to talk about, and you can see on here it does say that clinical document specialist level 1 has expired. So this again reinforces my point, guys. So these positions get filled up very quickly. So if you're interested, do not snooze, don't waste time, apply. I know sometimes we want to get the perfect resume, but sometimes you just go ahead and submit your application. As long as all your bullets are on your resume, you should be good to go, because nowadays the very first screening that happens with resume is not even a human most of the times reviewing those. And if you have your resume, as long as all the important pieces are in the resume, irrespective of the formatting and stuff like that, you can still easily get through the door. Very important. Don't waste time, just apply. And then now that one is closed, but there is a second position which is titled second level reviewer. This is of an entry level because it's level 1 position. As you can see, this is a fully remote role, days full-time remote, right? And this position provides support to the Florida team, and you are going to be helping to work and make sure that the integrity of the data of documentation that are being made are intact, making sure that any type of medical record documentation are in compliance with certain requirements, severity of illness, risk of mortality, and other quality measures that are in place to ensure that those documentation meet those measures. You have to complete different medical records on time. You have to also make sure that information that is being imputed in different systems, they are accurate and they are also concise. You also want to make sure that any type of documentation that have been imputed by others within each record reconcile from system to system. So this is really more of a documentation type of role. So still similar to the clinical documentation role that expired, but slightly different. With this position, they do need you to be a nurse, however, for this role. So 4 years of recent clinical documentation specialist, right? So it says BSN and 3 years of clinical documentation specialist, or 4 years of recent clinical documentation specialist experience, or less than 2 years of clinical documentation integrity experience and 10 years of acute care nursing experience. So current active license as a registered nurse. So that is a requirement. You do need to be a nurse. So all my nurses, definitely check out this position. Check out these roles, specifically check out Adventhealth. They are always hiring nurses. They are always hiring different positions that are fully remote. So that is the position with Adventhealth. The next role I wanted to talk about is this one with Mayo Clinic. So Mayo Clinic is looking for someone to come on board and assist with their training and development department. You're going to be a training and development specialist. With this position, exactly as the name implies, you're going to be providing support in the design and the development of different trainings. You're going to be helping to reinforce different values, rules, different expectations for all individuals to ensure that they are doing what they're supposed to do. And whenever there are CAPs, corrective action plans, either issued by the state, issued by federal, this individual is going to be part of the team that is going to put the training together to ensure that those type of issues don't arise again, or to ensure that any pain points that individuals may have, maybe certain parts of requirements are not really clear, explaining and then reinforcing. That is what this role really is. They are looking for minimum qualifications, right, and education experience. They are looking for bachelor's degree in business, healthcare, education, or any related field. And they're looking for someone that has some experience in developing and deploying training, someone who has experience with adult learning principles, because these are going to be grown-ups, right? They are adults, they are working already. These are experienced individuals that just need some guidance on what to do in terms of policies and procedures or new regulations. So this position, it talks about many other stuff. It talks about being able to be comfortable working in different systems. It talks about content management systems, learning management systems. So if you have worked in the past with other companies to offer training, you should be very comfortable doing this, understanding the content management system, learning management system. People have used different systems for training purposes. So really it's just based on the expectation. Have you done training in any capacity before? Have you actually administered it to multiple people where people are actually able to access them, complete them, and at the end you get the results? So you publish it to the people, email everybody. There's always a setup within the system that automatically emails everyone. And in some cases, smaller companies may not even have such a large scale or the capacity to do all that. You may have to manually do some of the work. So really, it's just you have the experience. And then compensation detail, they have $73,000 to $102,000 per year. So with this position, you can easily cross 6 figures. So really 6 figures or higher, which I think is really cool. It's full-time, obviously, and it is also 100% remote. So that is it for this third position. And then the last position I have for this video is this one with him. They're looking for him coder, and is this company called Virtual Health. So they're looking for people that have experience in coding. Health information management specifically is what the HIM stand for. And with this position, they're looking for people that are certified coders. So in addition to being certified, they are also looking for folks that may have experience experience with RIT or RIA. So if you have any of those experience, you can definitely apply for this role. And this position is, they're asking for minimum of 2 years of inpatient records coding experience, or someone that has the ability to perform functions in Microsoft Windows environment, someone that is very good in providing accurate information. High accuracy rate is very important, especially when you're coding. High school diploma or GED is what they require, and then some knowledge of anatomy, physiology, medical terminology is required. Coding education preferred, but it's not required. So even though they have all these certifications listed, they are not required, but if you have them, it's definitely a plus. So if you are interested, or if you have experience that aligns with this, I encourage you to apply as quickly as possible. They also have other positions as well. So you can see on here, they have RN, so home health weekend program. So for folks that are looking for part-time positions, this will be an example of that. So they have multiple roles open. So I will encourage you to go ahead, explore their website, and see what other opportunities they may have available that could be better aligned if this one is not. So those are the roles in this video. I hope you find these leads helpful. If you have any questions for me, please come back, leave it in the comment section, give this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys continuing to be here and sharing with your friends and families. Till next time, I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.